Can carry on.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, guys. This is Vandana from the management team. Is my voice is audible? Guys, is my voice is audible? Today I'm here to announce the new batch update. Today we don't have any requirements except new batch updates. I've already shared the new batch link in the broadcast. Hope everyone received. API classes will be starting from 11th September. Timing will be morning 7 to 9. This class is handled by Chaitra ma'am, and API class prerequest will be testing student manual testing should be completed. Okay. And Selenium classes will also be starting from 12th September. Timing will be evening 7 to 9. This class is also handled by Chaitra ma'am, and for the pre-request will for the advanced Selenium will be testing student Selenium should be completed, guys. And guys, I've shared you one link, guys. That link has to be filled by the experienced candidates. 2020 below 2020 passed out candidates need to fill that form. 21, 22, 23 candidates, please don't fill that form. Below 20 and below passed out 20 candidates any year, please fill that form, guys. If you have any queries, please let me know. Guys, if you have any queries, please let me know. Shivani, manual project will classes will be starting from 7th September. Timing, one second, I'll let you know. Timing will be 7th. It will be starting from 7th September. Timing will be morning 7 to 9. If you want, I'll be sharing the link also. Sanjay, it is for the experienced candidates. Related job. I hope you got it, Sanjay Suryavamshi. Yeah, Shivana, I'll be sharing the link. Guys, those who are looking for the project class, the classes will be starting from 7th September, morning 7 to 9, the classes will be held on. And for this pre-request, my testing student manual should be completed. Then only you are able to attend the project class, guys. Okay, guys, any more queries? Shivana, I've shared you the link. Okay, guys, that's it from my end for the today's class. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mom.
Excuse me. Today also there is network issue actually. So yeah, I kept joining. So hope my screen is visible. Guys, am I audible to you? To you at least now. Am I audible to you all? I've been asking from 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Good. Yes. Okay. So what did we do in our last class? Last class, what did we do? I think we have completed part one, right? Okay, we have completed part one. And have you guys gone through the programs and the notes? Has everyone gone through program and notes? Anywhere, any doubts you have, you can let me know. And someone texted me in the Q talk. Can you send the code? I will explain you now. Can you send the code now? We will explain you how method call statement works. Last question you have doubt, huh? Okay. So let us open the last question. Excuse me. Okay, let it open. Let us wait. Okay, let it open. Oh. Let us close all this. Let us go for your which one? 823, right? Yeah. Basics of Java. What was the last program we did? What was the program name? Program 9. Oh, no. It was program 10, right? Okay, here you have doubt in the program 10. Okay, Java program 10. Okay, what is this? Write a Java method to display the middle character of a string. Note if a length of the string is odd, there will be two middle characters. If the length of the string is even, there will be one middle character. Input string. Input a string 350x protected output. Did we start string? We didn't start oops only. Himanshu, you know what is string? Himanshu, you know what is string? Himanshu, can you understand if I tell you? If I tell you, can you understand? Because I've not started strings yet. It's in after oops concept you'll get. Anything in double quotes, double quoted string. It is string. How you access a string? Please revise yesterday's highlights as okay, wait a second. Himanshu, if you know string, I can explain you. There's a sorting techniques which you can do for that. If you know how to access a string, I can tell you. Can you tell me how to access a string? If you tell me how to access string, I will tell you, because you found Google, so you're asking. Don't be like this during practice. Okay, you know what is string. See, there is something called as sorting technique. Okay, so I mean, yeah, there's a searching techniques and sorting techniques in array. So you can implement this. Okay, you can take the string. Yeah, one second. I'll clarify one by one. Wait a second. Okay, so I'll just give you an idea, because I'll not do it now. Everybody will get confused. So that is why I will give you an idea how it is. So if you're taking a string, okay, take it in a form of array. I'll give you the idea, because you don't know what is the searching and sorting technique is all about. Okay, so give any word. Let us find it. Okay, suppose okay, input a string. Okay, any string. Okay, then we will take any string. Okay, so I will just give you an idea how we can do it. Okay, in actually when you go to strings and arrays, you will do it. So here, suppose if you take a string, yes, T, R, I, N, and G. Okay, so you don't know how to access a string. You can access a string using index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Total length is 6. Okay, so you can find half of it. Okay, you can find half, and if you remove this and this, so it is even. So it will be getting two middle numbers here, like two middle characters will be getting 2 and 3. And if you go for strings, okay, once again. Okay, if you go for strings here, okay, so total length is 7. Now if you let these three go, you can find it. Okay. So whatever the count is, okay, so you have to write a code in such a way. Okay, try this. Okay, you have to try a code in such a way that you have to find first half of it. Okay, you have to find first half of it. So total is 7. Okay, in 7, half is how much? What is the half in 7? What is the half in 7? 3.5. Okay, so round figure we will take it as a 3. Okay, round figure we will take it as a 3 here. So try to find a half of it and store this in a integer. So it will take only 3. Don't take double. Store it in only int. Int will only store 3. So you'll get the character 3 here. Okay, this is one way of doing it. Okay, you can ignore the last characters. So last characters, again these two characters you can ignore, these two characters you can ignore, and you can go for it. Okay, you have to just find a middle character of a string, right? Middle character of a string. This is one way you can do it. Okay, this is one of the way you can do it. You try it. Okay, you try it. Yes, you got an idea how to do it? There is a search. Okay, starting what you can do is, so starting you can take as a starting index you can take as a 0, and ending index you can take as a 6. So first try a middle element. Okay, try to get a middle element. So middle element or mid element is equal to starting plus ending by 2. So starting is how much? 0 plus 6 how much? By 2 is equal to 6 by 2. So 2 how many is a 6? 2 3 is a 6. So middle element is equal to 3. So you got the middle element. So we have to check. Okay, you have to check here. You can take a for loop here. You can take a I. Okay, you can check the character of the index, whatever we have found now. Okay, character of this index is I or not. You can check. That is one way. Okay, you can check if array of 3 is equal to the character I. If you can find like this, this is one way. As of now, you don't know other way, so you can easily go for this way. Okay, by finding the middle element. Okay. Yes, Himanshu, got an idea? Just you can find execution always goes from top to bottom. See, I told initializer is there. Single line or multi-line or single line. Everything will execute from top to bottom order only. Everything will execute from top to bottom order only. When you have a single line, we have solved first single line. When you have multi-line, we solved that. Next multi-line, then single line. Okay. So this is how it goes. I have solved in last program. You remember? Single line initializer after exit. Which one comes first? That one we will use. Okay. First come, first served. Who will be visible first? Whether single line is visible first, single line will be initialized. Multi-line will be visible first, multi-line will be executed. Yes, Shivani, got it? That is what we have done. In which program you have doubt? For this, which program you have doubt? Program number 10. Okay. Okay. You want tracing or shall I explain like that only? Okay, Pooja, just a minute. I'll explain this question. And nowhere I started from first single line initializer. Okay. We have to taken a variable, but not a single line initializer. Okay. Yes. Listen carefully. Now. First of all the members will load into the class. Next, after methods also will get loaded. Multi-line static initializers also will get loaded in the class static area with the method signature and the address. Since they don't have actually, but they will have, and we will just indicate with the value of dot. Okay, with some address. Now here, first initializer will get executed. So int a is equal to 39. And a we are printing. So a is equal to 39 means what? You are printing the value of a, that is 39. First output you got 39. Next, coming here, int a is equal to 20. Single line initializer. First we executed multi-line only. Next we came to single line. Okay. Now this method is not called. So, and this is main method. Okay. Now another one, static multi-line initializer. So here, excuse me. From here, test method is called. From here, test method is called. Okay, test method is called from here. Now, test method is called. Execution of the static multi-line initializer will pause. Control goes to the called method. And you will get output from test method. Okay. After that, a is equal to 43. A has been initialized to 43. So instead of 20 here, it has been initialized to 43. 43. Okay. Now, control comes back to the static multi-line initializer because from here only it went off. Okay. So the next line is printing the value of A. Okay. What is the current value of A? Current value of A is how much? 43. Okay. It is 43. Now, all the initializers got executed now. I mean, multi-line, single and everything. Now, JVM will call main method. Okay. JVM will call main method. After that, int A is equal to 33 we have. This is just to confuse you. This is a local variable. We are not using this anywhere. But we are calling program10.a. Okay. Program10.a. That means class name dot variable name. We are calling class name dot variable name means obviously it is 43. So here also you will get 43. Okay. So your output will be 39 from test method, 43 and 43. 39 from test method, 43 and 43. Are you getting the same? Yes, you are getting the same. 39 from test method, 43 and 43. Okay. Is it clear? Ma'am, why? You can call whenever you want. You can call whatever. See, in a multi-line initializer, I told you what all. One second. Once again, guys. Excuse me. Okay. So why test method is not called? It's left to you. Here in the program, I didn't call. If you want, you can call. Nobody is restricting. See here, you can call this test method in main method. You can call. And in a multi-line static initializer, you can call. I told you what all freedom you can write, you can have inside a method. All the freedom you have here also. This is a block. Okay, this is a block. So inside this, you can have method call statement. You can reinitialize any variable. You can print anything, but it doesn't have any name. Okay, it will execute only one time during class loading process, and you can't call it. You can't call it. Okay, so this is how your so this is how it goes. Okay, anywhere you can call. See, I've just called in a multi-line static initializer. You can actually call this in main method also. In any method also you can call. No problem. Okay. Yes, Shivani, got it? Okay, yes, Pooja, once again. Okay, let us take till here. Shivani, you got it? Let me know. Shivani, no? See, it's here. I have written here, okay? I have written here. It's not mandatory that you have to write inside main method only. Method call statement you can write anywhere. Inside a multi-line static initializer also you can write. Okay? Inside a main method also you can write. From the test method you can call any methods. See, if there is a block, okay, you can call any number of methods. I can call this again inside here I can call. In this static multi-line initializer I can call. In a main method I can call. It's a freedom here. You can call wherever you want. Wherever you want, you can call this test method. There is no reason why I have called there only. Okay. You can call it from multi-line static initializer. You can call it from static method. And any other method you can call from test method also. It's not mandatory that you have to call from main method only. No, it's not like that. You can call from anywhere. Okay. You can call from anywhere. If you have a block, you can call one method from there. Okay, you can call any method from there. Okay, so still you didn't get? There is no rule, pa. You can call anywhere actually. So let us go for our default package. Shivani, here there is no thing to doubt. Okay, no need to get doubt here. Here we can write wherever we want. Okay, it's not mandatory that we have to write there only. You can write wherever you want. I have written there. You can write wherever you want. Okay. So to make you get confused only, we'll be writing there. But actually, you'll understand how the code works if you are written there. Okay. And tell me, Shivani, have you been absent in any of the classes? Were you absent in any of the classes? Let me know. Shivani, you are absent in any of the classes? Why we don't execute main method before last? Why we don't execute main method before last multiline? See what I told. First of all, during class loading, main method will not execute. Main method will be called by JVM after class loading is completed. Main method is called by JVM after class loading is completed. Then main method executes. Before that, all the static initializers will execute from top to bottom order. Main method will not be present there. Nobody will call main method. Execution doesn't know that there is a main method. Okay. During class loading only, still the elements are being loaded. During that time only, these initializers will execute. Actual execution starts from main method where JVM calls it. Okay. JVM calls main method and the actual execution starts here. And we execute startup instructions from multi-line initializer. So we have one multi-line initializer, here one single line, and then here also one multi-line we have. Okay. So first all the initializers will execute from top to bottom order. Main method is not initializer, it's a method. Main method is a initializer and it is not a method. So that is why it did not execute. After loading a process of a class, JVM calls main method. After that only it will execute. Clear? Yes, Pooja, we will do it now. I think you have not gone through notes also and you didn't hear me during class. Okay, Sita method and Ram method and okay. This is a old program wherein I was explaining you what is method call statement. Right? What is method call statement? I was explaining you. That time we have seen this. Okay, so we'll go for Ram method, Sita method call statement. Okay, now let me explain you here. Why you imported scanner class? Nowhere we are using scanner class, no? Okay, I have imported it. Okay. So here, yes. So after this, okay, after this, yes. First, let us combine all this first. Okay, only 3 are there. Listen carefully. There is no initializers here. Directly after loading class, your JVM will be calling main method. JVM will be calling main method. JVM will be calling main method. Okay. And when a main method is being called, okay, it will start executing. First output, you will get it as a main begins. First, you get main begins. First output. Next, Ram method is called. Ram method is called. Now, whenever a Ram method is called, execution of the main method will currently pause. Execution of main method will currently pause. Control goes to the called method. Whom we have called from main method. Ram method we have called. Okay. So Ram method we have called. And here, first instruction is Ram begins. Okay. First instruction is once again, okay. Okay. Now, so first instruction after Ram method gets executed is Ram begins. Okay. Ram begins. Okay. After this, now second line is Sita method call statement. Since Sita method is called, control goes to the Sita method by pausing the execution of Ram. Execution of Ram will be paused and control goes to the called method, that is Sita method. So here we are telling hi from Sita method. Hi from Sita method. Okay, the third output is hi from Sita method. Now after this, you will come back to wherever you have gone from. Here you will come back because from here only you went to Sita method. Next, Ram ends will execute. Okay, Ram ends. Ram ends will execute. Ram ends will execute. Execution of the whole method block is done. Now control goes back to wherever it was called from. Next instruction, Theta method is called, so control goes to theta method by pausing the execution of main method. Now again you will be getting high from theta method. Again you will be getting high from theta method. Okay. After that, control comes back to theta method because execution of that method is done. There's only one line. Execution is theta method is done. Next instruction is main ends. Last instruction is main ends. Okay. We'll go for main ends. Okay, let us check the output. Are we getting the same? Main begins, Ram begins, high from theta method, Ram ends, high from theta method, main ends. So hope you are clear now. Shivani and Samiksha, what happened? Assignment question. Okay. Pooja, you understood now? Pooja, you got it? How the tracing part goes? Okay. Shivani, were you absent in any of the class? Because, guys, you know that, right? While loading the class, all the initializers will execute from top to bottom order. Anybody has doubt in this? While loading the class, we will first execute all initializers. Then class loading will be completed. Then your JVM will call main method. In loading process, yesterday only we have seen. Network problem. Okay, others, you have any doubts? Okay, at least now you understood, Shivani. Okay, others, you guys tell me, you guys have any doubts in class loading process? Because tomorrow you have part 1 assessment. If you let me know, again I can explain you if you have doubt. If you have not practiced, if you have doubt, you can let me know again. Okay, no doubt. Okay, guys. So, yes. So let us go for your questions. Anywhere, any doubts you guys have? Anywhere, any doubts? Like if you have any doubts, you can let me know because we'll be going for programming now. And whatever programs I'll be doing today, no, the same programs I will be giving you for your assessment. Okay, not tomorrow. Tomorrow only MCQ will be there. And anywhere, any concept you have doubt, you can let me know because tomorrow is a part 1. I want you guys to do really well. Anywhere, any operator and anything you want me to revise or any doubts, I'm asking you again and again. Do let me know. And after class, don't tell me, ma'am, I had doubt in this. No, you guys have to tell now itself. Shall we proceed with the programming part? Are you have any doubts in here? Okay, then fine. We will proceed with the programming part. Okay. So, please take one program on nested loop. We have taken patterns, no? Have you guys did patterns? Patterns you have done. You guys remember? When you use dynamic program, it's not dynamic program, dynamic read. Okay, and static program. See, when you want to not take input from user, okay, and you have to design the code without help of input from user, you can go for static members. See, that is why we are telling, okay, we will do program, okay, program on nested loop we will do now. So what happens is, see, dynamic read means we will be taking input from user. We'll be taking input from user. Okay, from user we'll be taking. Whenever a user interface comes, we will be using dynamic read. Means user want to be here. There are situations where user has to be. Okay, user has to give input. In those situations, we'll go for dynamic read. Okay, static all the time we'll use. Because of the static and primitive data types only, your Java is currently not 100% object oriented. Okay, currently your Java is not 100% object oriented because You have static and static members and primitive data types. Okay, because of these two, your Java is not 100% object oriented currently, but after going further, we will be achieving 100% object oriented programming in our Java. We will go further. Currently, it is not 100% object oriented. Okay, static members you can use when you want to write a code by yourself. Okay, like suppose you don't want user interface and you want these members to be accessed by class name, there you can use static members. And without creating an object. Okay, see, suppose okay, take an application here. So can you see a classroom here? Classroom trainer. Okay, log out. Okay, okay, as soon as you enter here, 1 second. Okay, suppose see, without creating an account. Okay, without creating an account, first of all the page will open, right? The page will open anywhere. Like suppose if you are accessing a application. Okay, suppose you don't have account, suppose you take Facebook only. Okay, if you are using Facebook, take a Facebook. So Facebook or Instagram, now FB you take. Okay, you will get all the details. This is FB, this is so I mean so many information you'll be getting. You'll be getting login ID and your forgot password and your next button. Okay, and your previous button, you'll be getting it, right? So these are built on the static. Okay, these are static members. These are static because without creating a FB account, see, one person is creating account means there is one object. One person is creating account means there is one object. Okay, if you don't have account only, but you are trying to access this login page of FB. Okay, the link works, login page works, it will take you to the login page, and these are static. Okay, these will not change. The things which will not change. Okay, things which will not change, and throughout the application it will be executed only once. Throughout the application, whatever features will be executing only once. So those are static. Okay, so these are the situation where you can go for static members and dynamic read. So where you need user input, that is dynamic read. Okay, user input you need, no, that is dynamic read. Okay, so here this much only we can tell. In the upcoming classes, that means in your advanced classes, you will actually do this. Okay, here you will not do. Here you'll understand what is static, dynamic read, and designs you'll see. But in project classes, you'll understand what is this. Okay. Okay, guys. So yes, Sanket, you got it. Throughout an application, anything once you want to execute. Okay, anything once you want to execute. Okay, like suppose, like, can you see this? Like these thing is static. This is static. Okay, this is static. You can't change this. So anything which will be present and user can't access that. Sometimes user will not be able to access. Like if anything which is currently there, and you can see that only once during a running of an application, during execution of application, only one time you can see that is static. Okay. So dynamic is you'll be giving input. Okay, you'll be giving input to the application. Nested loops, and we have also done patterns also. Okay, nested loop, I will take one pattern. Okay, one pattern program I will take. We can go for nested loop. Guys, did we do nested loop? Have we done nested loops in the loops? Let me know. Have we done pattern programs? You guys remember? Oh, we have not done pattern programs. Oh God. Okay. Then today full we will do pattern. Just a minute. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I just went to get some water. Okay. So it's a big shock for me actually. I've searched this. I have not done nested loops for you guys. I'm just wondering how I have not done. Uh, okay. Okay. So in the loops, I think we have done while loop, for loop, do while, and nested we didn't do. Okay, no problem. Okay, let us take a new file and yes. So let us start with the concept, okay, for the nested loops. Okay, now today you'll be understanding, today you'll be knowing how to do nested loops, and you'll be learning 10 basic patterns. Okay, 10 basic patterns you'll be learning today. You'll be learning today. Okay, so first let us start with the filled square. So we shall start with filled square. So first of all, how this works is, so for loop will be there. Okay, any loop you can take as a nested for loop. While inside while you can take, while inside while you can take, for inside for you can take, and do while inside do while you can take. Okay, so you can take anything anywhere, but for loop if you take, everything is written in one line only, so we will be taking for loop. So assume we have some elements here. Okay, and inside that another for loop. Okay, this is called as nested for loop. Maximum we'll be using 2 for loops. That's it. Okay, we'll not go for 3 because it's time consuming. And here, so every value of outer for loop, inner for loop will execute completely. Every value of outer for loop. Okay, for every value of outer for loop, for every value of outer for loop, inner for loop will execute completely. Inner for loop will execute completely. Okay, now let us understand that how it is. Okay, so usually we will take a 5 into 5 pattern because it's very easy to understand. Okay, so 5 into 5 pattern starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See guys, there will be something called as rows and columns. Okay, there will be something called as rows and columns. Okay, so here we will take a row. This is row. Okay, this is row, this is column, this is a row, and this is a column. Okay, now you can indicate I as a row and j variable as a column. I as a row and j as a column. Starting from index 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, here also 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Excuse me. Here we can go for cell numbers. So where is this cell? In the row 1, column 1. Where is this cell? In row 1, column 1. Where is this cell? In row 1, column 2. In row 1, column 2. Where is this cell? Okay, this one box is called as one cell. Okay, where is this cell? It is in row number 1, column number 3. Next, this cell is row number 1, column number 4. Row number 1, column number 5. So row number 2, column number 1, row number 2, column number 2, row number 2, column number 3, row number 2, column number 4, row number 2, column number 5. Row number 3, column number 1, row number 3, column number 2, row number 3, column number 3, row number 3, column number 4. Like this, it will keep going. Okay, like this, it will keep going. So for one value of a row, okay, for one value of a row, columns will be executed 5 times. For one value of a row, okay, for one value of a row, columns will be executed 5 times. So we can make this I value as a outer for loop. So for every I value, j is executing completely. The whole row is getting executed. The whole columns are getting executed only for j. Okay, so when I is equal to 1, okay, I is equal to 1, the inner loop is executing fully by executing the whole row with all the columns. Okay, all the columns it is getting executed. So here the I value we will be taking as a I value will be taking as a row. This is actual a row. Okay, and this is column. Okay, now for every value of I, j will be executing completely. For every value of I, j will be executing completely. So value of 2, j will be executing completely. Value of 3, j will be executing completely. So like this, for every value of I, j will be executing completely. So let us write the cell numbers 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, next 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 2, 5, next 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, and 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, and 4, 5. Next 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, and 5, 5. 5, 5. Okay. So this is how you will be filling the cell numbers. And inside the cell numbers, now we will go for filled square. You will take asterisk. You will keep filling the whole square. The whole square will fill throughout. Everything will fill. Okay, so this is called as filled square. This is called as filled square. It is in the square shape and it is also filled. So we call this as a filled square. Filled square. Okay. Now first we will take one outer for loop. For loop for I. Okay. For starting from int I is equal to 1. We are starting from 1. I is equal to 1. Okay, I will be less than or equal to 5 because it's 5 into 5 column. No, that is why. Okay, so 5 and I plus plus because we have to keep increasing later. And as an inner for loop, we will go for int starting from j is equal to 1 and j also should be less than or equal to 5 and j plus plus. And now you will be printing one system.out.print. You will be printing one asterisk. Okay, you'll be printing one asterisk. And after that, every time you print a row, okay, every time you print for one row, if you print the whole column, okay, for one row, for every value of one value of I, okay, you'll be printing the whole value of J. Okay, for one value of outer for loop, inner for loop will execute completely. It will execute completely. Okay, and after that we will be going to the new line every time because we have to go to new line because after filling one row we have to go to new line. Fill the row, new line. Fill the row, new line. Fill the row, new line. Till here you have to go and end. Okay, so yes, this is how you have to do it. Now let us start this for loop. Okay, first let us take a program for this. Here only we will understand. Okay, we have not done nested loop, no problem. We will do. It's not a big thing. It's not a rocket science. It's very, very easy. So let us go for your Eclipse. Let's close all. We shall go for your basics of Java. And here we'll go for a program filled square. Okay, so here directly we'll be taking input and we only be taking as a 5. Now, starting from for int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5 and I plus plus. Inside that one more for loop, int j is equal to 1 and j is less than or equal to 5 and j plus plus. So why we have taken like this? Okay, why we have taken like this? I value why we have taken, j value why we have taken? Because as you can see in the design here, okay, I value is how much? How many are there for the I? I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows are there. How many columns are there? For every row, 5 columns. For every row, 5 columns are there. Every row, 5 columns are there. Now, how you take this is how you will get how you'll execute is first time. Once again. So when I is equal to 1, no, j is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, j is equal to 3, j is equal to 4, j is equal to 5. And throughout you have to print star. Next, again go to next line. When I is equal to 2, again j is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, j is equal to 3, j equals to 4, j equals to 5. You have to print again 5 stars. Like this, next you have to go to next line, I is equal to 3. Like this, for outer value of I, inner j values will be printed completely. Inner j values will be printed completely here. Okay. Now let us go to program here. Now, so here, once again. Now, starting from that is why I is equal to 1 to 5 we have taken, j is equal to 1 to 5 we have taken. Okay. So now what is our motto here? We have to print hashtag. Okay, in the same line we have to print. So we'll be taking hashtag here. In the same line we have to print. After printing every line, every row, we have to go for a next row. For going for next row, we'll be using a println statement. Empty println statement we'll be using. Empty println statement we'll be using. Okay. Now let us start tracing the code. Okay, let us start tracing the code. Starting from okay, I is equal to 1 and 1 is less than or equal to 5 and I plus plus. So when the value of I is 1, so j is 1 because 1 is less than 5, condition is true. I is equal to 1, 1 is less than 5, condition is true. Yes, now j is equal to 1 and 1 is, for j also 1 is less than or equal to 5, condition is true, and j plus plus. So when for value of I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1 and 1 less than 5, condition is true. So control comes to for loop. And now you'll be printing your first hashtag printed. Okay, next, when j is also 1 and I is also 1, we have printed one hashtag. Okay, next, increment. Here only we are still we are in this loop only. Okay, we didn't go out of the loop. We are still here in this for loop only. Next, we'll increase the value of j. So j will be increased by 1. So 1 will become 2. 1 will become 2. Okay, now 2 is less than or 5. 2 is less than 5. Condition is true. Control comes inside and prints one more hashtag. When I is equal to 1, j is equal to 2, you'll be printing one more hashtag. Okay, next. Again, we'll increment. We'll increment again. So 2 will become 3. So for 3, condition is true. Again, one asterisk will be printing. Again, we'll increment the value by 1. It will become 4. And 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. So we'll go for hashtag, printing hashtag. Okay. Next, again we'll increment. We'll be incrementing. It will become 5. 5 is less than 5. Obviously, no. So 5 is equal to 5. So condition is true only. So now we'll be printing one more hashtag. Because condition is true, control comes, it will print. Again, if we increment now, it will become 6. It will become 6. 6 less than or equal to 5. 6 is less than or equal to 5. No. Now you'll exit the for loop, and because of this one println statement, now control will go to, see the line number 17. Because of this println statement, line number 17, now it will go to next line. Now control goes to next line because of println. Okay, next. Control goes to line number 18 because of the line number 13 println state. After this, we are still inside the outer for loop only. We went to outer for loop now. So incrementing the value of 5, because when I is equal to 1 and 1 is less than 5, condition, you executed the whole inner for loop. Next, again increment the value of j. So j will become 2. When j will become 2, same process. Whatever we have seen now, same process. Next 5 hashtags you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and after that condition will be wrong and will be coming out of the inner for loop. Will be going to a new line. Next, in incrementing the value of I to 1, okay, plus 1, it will become 3. It will become 3. Now, when 3 is less than 5, condition is true. Again, the whole inner for loop will execute. When the whole inner for loop will execute, 5 hashtags will be getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, you have to go to next line. When the condition is false here, after printing 5, the condition will be false here. Now, you'll go to new line because of this println statement. Okay. Next. Again, we'll go increment. We are still in outer for loop only. Okay. So, I value will increase by 1. It will become 4. 4 is less than 5. 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. Yes. Now, again, inner for loop will execute 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, because of this println statement, now it will go to control will go to new line. Control will go to new line. Now, again, we'll increment the value of outer loop by 1. It will become 5. 5 is less than 5. No, but it's equal to 5. So, again, inner for loop will execute. When inner for loop executes, just now we have seen execution. No, when inner for loop executes, 5 hashtags will be getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. And control will go to new line because of this println. Okay. After this, again the value of I will increment. Okay. 5 will become 6. Now, when 5 is 6, 5 will become 6. 6 is less than or equal to 5. 6 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. Now it will exit this out. They exit this for loop and it will go outside the for loop because the condition is false. Okay. So it will exit the outer for loop and you will be getting a filled square. Okay. So did you guys understand how we will be executing a nested for loop? Everybody understood? Have you understood filled square? Okay. Okay, guys, that's good. I don't know, it's very easy actually. You can do it very easily. Okay, so we have done first program, that is filled square. Now let us go for hollow square. Okay. So let us go for your hollow square. Let us create a class called as hollow square. Now, okay, first let us understand here first. Okay, first let us understand here, then we will go there. Okay. So hollow square means middle, whatever the elements will be there, no, in the middle here, we will be removing all of those. Okay, we'll be removing all of those. See, middle elements will remove. Okay, middle elements will remove here to make it as a square, to make it as a hollow square. Earlier it was filled square, now it is a hollow square. Okay, yes. Now it is a hollow square. How it is a hollow square? See, it is like this. Okay, it is like this, hollow square. Now inside that nothing we have. Okay, inside the square nothing we have. So it is called as hollow square. Now how to achieve this? We wanted to fill do filled square. We have done because I is also 5, j is also 5. We have done it. But this is a little tricky. Now what is the solution for this? Very simple. Listen carefully. See the common elements in the column number 1. See the common elements. Common element in the row number 1 is, the column number 1 is 1. So when j is equal to 1, when j is equal to 1, you will be printing this first column. Next, at the last you see, when it is 5, you are getting one more last column you are getting. Okay, when j is equal to 5, you are getting the last column. Next, if you see for I here, okay, for I if you are seeing, if you see, only ones only we have here, 1, 1, 1, and 1, and 1. Okay, so only ones we have. Okay, only ones we have in the I is equal to 1. For all also we have, but when I is equal to 1, we will be getting the first row. Now we have to get last row also. What we have to do? Common element is what? 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, and here also 5. The common element is 5. So I is equal to 5. When this condition is there, when j is equal to 1, okay, when j is equal to 1, when j is equal to 5, and when I is equal to 1, and when I is equal to 5, you will be getting a hollow square. You will be getting a hollow square. Okay, the same logic. Okay, same for loop will create, but after creating for loop, we'll apply this logic using if statement. We'll apply this logic using if statement. Okay, so let us do it. So we'll take a main method first. We'll take a main method first. Okay, so after this, okay, now see whatever they have done here. Okay, for this for loop, whatever we have taken, same thing. Okay, so for time being, I'm copying. You guys don't do like this. Okay, so yes, so whatever we have done for this for loop, same thing, except here you have to add one if else. Okay, one if else you need to add. See, same structure is same. Okay, structure is 5 into 5 only. That is why we have taken I is equal to 1 till 5, j is equal to 1 till 5. Okay, now we will take if block, because why? We want that hollow. Okay, inside hollow. So if a condition will take, if I is equal to 1, and we have to take or, we shouldn't take and. You will get a wrong conditions. Okay, you want hollow square, you have to take or operator only, or. Okay, I is equal to 1 and I is equal to 5, or j is equal to 1, or j is equal to 5. Okay, in these conditions you can print the asterisk. Using the print statement we can print asterisk. Okay, you can print asterisk. But when it is not this statement, when it is not this statement, so you can go for a space. We can go for a space here. Whenever it is not this condition, we can print space. Okay, you can print space. So as you can see here in the design, when you are getting values, okay, you are having values. I mean, in this row here you are getting values, and here, okay, so already told. Okay, so here, other than the elements, okay, wherever, see, if you have space here, okay, to print this space you want else. To print this space, you want else. I mean, you want a else block to print this space. Okay, now to print space we will be using this space. Okay, let us execute now. Okay, now are you guys getting the hollow square? 1 second, I'm getting a call. See the code, just a minute. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so what we have done here, the condition is when I is equal to 1, I is equal to 5, and j is equal to 1, and j is equal to 5, we have printed a hashtag. But remaining we have to print empty, so we have printed a space here. Okay, so like this you can go for your hollow square. You can go for your hollow square. Okay. So hope you have understood. You guys got this program, hollow square. Everybody understood? Has everyone understood this program? Did you guys get it? Okay, guys, that's good. Okay. Yes. Now let us go for a half pyramid. Okay, half pyramid. Let us go for half pyramid, and it's very easy actually. You'll understand very easily. Okay, let us go for a half pyramid now. Okay, half pyramid means what? Half pyramid. Okay, let us take one more. Okay, we will take a 5 into 5 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now I value starting from I, J is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5. Next 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4 and 4, 5. Next 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4 and 5, 5. Okay. So here when you are going for a half pyramid, okay, half pyramid means, see, pyramid means what? Pyramid will be in this shape, right? Pyramid will be in this shape. Half pyramid means this one, this shape, half pyramid. This half pyramid we are taking. Okay, this is also called as half pyramid only. We will do this also. Now currently will be doing this. Okay, half pyramid. This is a pyramid and this is a half. This part will be printing. Then will be printing this part of the pyramid. Now, okay, for printing the shape, we'll be taking a hashtag only. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the logic is listen carefully, listen. Here it is 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Here you can see in these values, okay, I is equal to j. In these 5 values, in these values, okay, in these values, I is equal to j. Okay. Next, here, next. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Excuse me. Yes, what happened? We can't print empty space in print statement. Then how it comes? We can't print empty statement in a print statement. Who told you? Who told you we can't print empty? We can print empty. We can't. We see. Okay, I got it. The empty means nothing. You can't print nothing. But the space, okay, that space, if you're taking, okay, A space B, this is space. If you take in double quote, the space within double quote, the space is also considered as a string. Space is also considered as a string. So that is why here we are giving with double quotes. Print statement, yes, it will not accept empty. You will get a compile time error. Yes, correct. But we are giving that space within double quotes. That means the space is also considered as a string. Space is also considered as a string. Okay. Got it, Pradip? I mean, Saurabh? Okay. Yeah. So, hollow box, we do cross also now inside hollow box. Yes, we will do it. But currently understand first these patterns. Okay. First you understand this, then you can go for those things. Okay. So, here. Yes. So, as you can see here, when I is equal to 1 and j is equal to, I mean, when I is equal to j, in these conditions, now we are getting this pattern. Now remaining we have to get. Now how we have to do it? We got this pattern. This line we got. Okay, this line we got. When I is equal to j, we got this. But what about the remaining one? Can you see the values here? Here it is in the form of I comma j. Okay, here it is in the form of I comma j. So here j value is j value is less than I. As you can see, j value is less than I. J value is less than I. Here all in whole here, this whole area. J value is less than I. Also you can tell I value is greater than J. Okay, I value is greater than J. See I comma J, right? I comma J. I value is 2, J is less. So I is greater than J. If you tell I is greater than J or J is less than I, both are same. I is greater than J or J is less than I, both are same. So when you tell J is less than I, J is how much? 3. I is how much? 3. J is how much? 1. 1 is less than 3. 1 is less than 4. 1 is less than 5. 2 is less than 3. 2 is less than 4. 2 is less than 5. 3 is less than 4. 3 is less than 5. 4 is less than 5. Now, when I is equal to j, we got this line, okay, half asterisk. Now we want to get these numbers. Now how we have to get? When the value of j is less than I, when the value of j is less than I, we will get the remaining part, remaining lines also. We will get it. We will get the remaining lines also. Then the condition is I is equal to j, and j should be less than I. J should be less than I, or I should be greater than j. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, this is the condition. Now let us implement the same here. Okay, so we'll go for a pattern. That pattern is called as half pyramid. Half pyramid. Okay, half pyramid. Okay, fine. Now let us go for a main method. Okay, let us go for the main method. So normally for loop will write starting from int I is equal to 1, because why we are writing normal for loop, because here it is 5 into 5 only. See, 5 rows you will get. 5 rows you will get. So normally value of 5 we will take. Okay. So I is equal to 1. I should be less than or equal to 5 and I plus plus. Now coming to the inner for loop, for gain starting from j is equal to 1. J is equal to 1. Can you see? Starting from j equals to 1. Okay. And j is less than I. J is less than I. Okay. J every time j value should be less than I only. Okay. That is when we'll be getting this pattern. So we'll write it. J is less than or equal to I. Less than or equal to I. Then only we'll get that pattern. Then j plus plus. So here we will just print a hat trick here. Okay, we'll just print a hat trick here. System.out. Okay, printing statement will go for hashtag, printing hashtag. Okay, after that, as soon as it will come out of the in a for loop, we'll just print a new line to go into a new line. Okay. Excuse me. Starting from int I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to 5, and I plus plus. Okay. Now int j is equal to 1. Okay. J is less than or equal to I and j plus plus. So these two conditions should satisfy. Okay. For printing this, first of all, these two conditions should be satisfied. These two conditions should be satisfied. Okay. So okay. So when I is equal to 1, j is equal to 1, you will get the hashtag. First hashtag you will get. So let me write here for you. Okay. So you'll be getting the first hashtag. Okay, first hashtag you got. Then I is equal to 1. Okay. And 1 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true. J is equal to 1. And 1 is I value is how much? 1 is less than or equal to 1. So in this condition, when I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1, condition is 1 is less than 1. No, but it's equal to 1. Condition is true. So I'll be printing one hashtag. Again, we'll go increment the value of j. You'll be printing hashtag. No, after that, we'll be incrementing the value of j. So j will increment the value of value here 2. 2 is not less than 1 and 2 is not equal to 1. So condition will be false here. Condition will be false here. Now the condition is false. Condition will be false. Yes. So the condition is false now. So control will come out of the inner for loop and it will go to a new line. control will go to new line. Okay, next. Increment the value of I will be 2. And now j is equal to 1 and j is 1. So 1 is less than or equal to I value, that is 2. 1 is less than or equal to 2. Here, what is the value of I? That will be the limit of j. What is the value of I? No, that will be the excuse me. So that will be the value of j here. Okay, now excuse me. Excuse me. After pyramid, please. Okay, sure. Okay, starting from I, okay. I value we have increased one time, so it will become 2. So j is 1 and that 1 is less than or equal to I value. I value current is how much? 2. I value is 2. So it should be within limit. So 1 is less than 2, condition is true. So I'm printing one hashtag here. Okay, one hashtag done. Next, again increment the value of j. It will be increasing by 1. It will become 2. 2 less than 2. No, but it's equal to 2. Condition is true. You'll be printing one more hashtag here. After that, we'll increment the value of j. J will become 3. Condition is false. It will come out and it will go to the new line. It will go to the new line. After that, we'll be incrementing the value of I by 1. It will be 3. It will be 3. So starting from I is equal to 1 and less than or equal to, j is equal to 1 and 1 is less than or equal to I value. I value currently is how much? 3. So we will take the limit of j also as a 3. Limit of j also as a 3 we will take. Now 1 is less than 3, condition is true. We'll be printing one hashtag. Okay, one hashtag you'll be printing here. Next, after that. So again we'll increment the value of j. So it will become 2. 2 is less than or equal to 3, condition is true. One more hashtag you'll be printing. Okay, one more hashtag you'll be printing. After that, increment the value of j. So it will be 3. 3 equal to 3, condition is true. One more hashtag will be printing. Okay. After that, again we'll increment the value of j. You'll be getting 4. 4 is not less than 3. 4 is equal to 3. No, condition is wrong. And condition is false. In a for loop will exit and you'll be getting going into a new line. Okay. Now, then increment the value of I. So I will be 4. And I is 4. J starting from 1. 1 should be less than or equal to value of I. Value of I. That is 4. So I is less than or equal to 4. Now, so I is equal to 1. So j is equal to 1. 1 is less than 4, condition is true. One time you print asterisk. Now again, increment the value of j. You will be getting incremented by 1. It will be 2. 2 less than 4, condition is true. One asterisk you will print. So after this, we'll go increment again. We'll be incrementing by 1. It will become 3. One more asterisk you'll be printing here. After that, again we'll increment the j value. Here it will become 4. 4 is equal to 4. Condition is true. So 4 will be executing. After that, again we'll increment the value of j. So 4 will become 5. 5 is not less than 4 and 5 is not equal to 4. Okay. So here you will be exiting this for loop. We'll be going to new line. So we'll be going to new line here. Now we'll be incrementing the value of I. Now I value will be 5. 5 is less than 5. No, but it's equal to 5. Condition is true. And j is equal to 1 and j is less than or equal to how much? Totally, what is the value of I here? 5. So 1 is less than or equal to 5. Okay, now, so 1 is less than 5, condition is true. One hashtag. So increment the value of j. It will become 2. 2 less than 5, condition true. You'll be printing one more hashtag. So after that, again you'll be incrementing the value of j. It will become 3. It will become 3. Okay. So condition is true. Again one more hashtag you'll be printing. So again increment the value of j. It will become 4. And you'll be printing one more hashtag. And increment the value. Again it will become 5. It will become 5. 5 less than 5, condition not true, but 5 is equal to 5, condition is true. Okay, condition is excuse me, condition is true. Okay, so here condition is still true, so one more last hashtag will be printing. Excuse me. So after this, again we'll increment the value of j. It will become 6. So condition is false. We'll exit and we'll go to new line. After that, again we'll increment the value of 5. So you'll be getting 6 here. 6 is less than 5 or equal to 5. No, condition is false. So you'll execute the whole for loop. Excuse me. The whole for loop will be exiting now. So now you got a pattern half pyramid. Now we got a pattern half pyramid. Okay. So you guys have understood half pyramid? Everybody understood half pyramid? What is the logic and everything? You guys understood? Has everybody understood? Please take off the pa. Yes, man, I didn't drink water. Just a minute, I'll come back. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. After this, I mean, you understood, right? Any doubts in these three programs? One more you asked, right? What is that? Hollow square, right? See, hollow square is very simple. Very simple. Okay. So, okay. So whenever you are getting the value of I is 1 or I is 5 or j is 1 or j is 5, you can keep printing this hashtag. You can keep printing this hashtag. But the second you get, when the second you get within this, when you not get this limit, okay, that time you'll be printing a spaces. Okay, let me explain you here. Again, okay. Okay, just a minute. Let me take this off. Okay, here. Okay, let us remove this. Okay, so we'll write 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3 this is, and here 4, 4 and 5, 5. Okay, now listen carefully. What logic we have? When I equal to 1 or I equal to 5 or j equal to 1 or j equal to 5, we have to print a hashtag. If the cell is not coming in this condition, you can print space. You can print a space. So this is the condition. Okay, this is the logic behind that. Now what we have to do is, okay, very simple. Listen carefully. Starting from, see, we already know what is the loops. Now 1. Now any one of this is 1. See, value of I and j. Okay, 1, 1 is there. Any one is 1. Okay, print 1 hashtag. Now control goes to next cell. Any one is 1. Okay, 1 you have. 1 you have. Okay. Now again. So here one you have print. Okay, now here when it comes to here, okay, when it comes to here, so when j is equal to 1 and I is equal to 1, okay, so when j is equal to 1 and I is equal to 1, we have printed this, okay. And next, when I is equal to 2, okay, when I is equal to 2 here, so value of j is how much? J value is how much? 1. So we'll be printing here. Now value of I here it is, I mean here it is 2 comma 2, right? Yes, sorry, 2 comma 2. So value of, there is no 1, there is no 5 in here. In these three there is no 1 and 5. Can you see? For both I and j, for both I and j, there is no 1 and 5 here. Here also there is no 1 and 5. Here also there is no 1 and 5. So when the row is 1, so you'll be printing 1. Okay, so okay, let me explain how it goes on. Okay, first one is there. Next time row, I mean the column 1 is there, so print asterisk. Here 2 comma 2 this is, okay. So here we don't have, so printing space. Here we don't have printing space. Now 2 comma 5. J value is 5. So we'll be printing 1 asterisk. Next line 3 comma 1. 1 is there. Column is there 1. So here also no. Here also no. But 5 is there here. J is equal to 5. We'll be printing 1 asterisk. 4 comma 1. So 1 is there here. So we'll be printing asterisk. Here also no, because there is no 1, there is no 5. Okay. And here column is 5. So we'll be printing asterisk. Coming to here, now row itself is 5. Now the whole row itself is 5. So 5 is the row. I equal to 5 we have. So we are printing the whole here, the whole square we are printing. Okay. So this is how you will be printing a hollow square. This is how you will be printing your hollow square, leaving all these 9 cells empty. This is how we'll be printing. Okay. Yes. Who asked? Yes, Simanshu, understood? All the pattern based program which will ask in interview also. Yes, we will. Yeah, we will trace how much ever is possible for today. Okay, for today, how much ever is possible we will do. Okay. And in your part 1 assessment, in the nested for loop, I think you'll have no programs, maybe. No programs will be there. Okay, so you can trace it slowly also. Okay. Okay. So what we have done here is, in the previous program, what we have done, we have built a half pyramid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a half pyramid. Okay, this is a half pyramid. Inverted part will be inverted. This will be inverted like this. Okay, this will be inverted like this. Okay, that will be inverted like this. So after inverting, how you'll get it? You'll get it as like this after inverting. Okay, there is no space here. Remaining 1. Okay, so the shape is like this. After inverting, the shape will become like this. Half pyramid only. Half pyramid only. But after inverting, it will become like this. Okay, so now let us see a code. For inverted half pyramid. Okay, means mirror image. You can call mirror image also. Excuse me. Okay, you can call mirror image also. Okay. Okay, so here you can call mirror image also, but here specifically if you want to call this is a half pyramid and this is a inverted half pyramid. Now let us see a code for this inverted half pyramid. Okay, so Okay, I'll explain you the first here. First here, let me explain you here. See how we can do this is very simple. We'll go for yes. So first we will take the value of I itself as a 5. Value of I itself as we will take as a 5. Then okay, we will print the inner for loop. When I is 5, listen carefully. When I is 5, okay, j also will be 5. Okay, when I is 4, j also will be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, when I is 3, j also will be 3. So 1, 2, 3. Next, when I is 2, j also will be 2. 1, 2. When I is 1, j also will be 1. See, outer for loop we are not considering for the pattern. Okay, to give this shape, okay, for giving this shape, we will be taking the outer value as 5. Outer starting from int I is equal to I is equal to 5 we'll be writing. Okay, why? Because we have to start printing the j values from 5. Because if you don't do j value will start from 1. We should not do that. You have to print from 5. So outer for loop value you have to, outer for loop, that is value of 5, you have to start from outer value of 5 value you have to start from 5. Okay, so when I is 5, when I is 5, when I is 4, when I is 3, I is 2, I is 1. So when I is 5, j values 5 times you will get. When I is 4, because what will be writing code? In the code we'll be writing that I will be okay, you'll get to know. Okay, just understand this pattern. So 4, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, this is the pattern. Okay, this is the pattern here. Now after this, now let us directly go to a code and I equal to j. No. Not, equal to j. It is equal to also, but one more condition is there. One more condition is there. That is, j should be always less than or equal to I. J cannot be greater than I, right? J cannot be greater than I. How much ever is j? Okay, it is becoming that equals also and less than also. Equal to less than. So j should be less than or equal to I. J should be less than or equal to I. Okay, the same logic we'll be implementing now for your inverted half pyramid. Okay, inverted half pyramid. Okay, we'll go for inverted half pyramid. Inverted half pyramid. Okay, fine. Now let us go for your main method first. Okay, so here let us take a for loop for int I is equal to, we will be taking from 5. Something we want to print in reverse. Okay, what we will do? We have to first take that value, then we have to keep reducing it. So starting from I is equal to 5. Okay, I is equal to 5. I should be greater than or equal to 1. I should be greater than or equal to 1 only. Okay, till 1 only. Next, every time it has to decrement. We'll go for I minus minus. So next, for int j is equal to 1 and j should be less than or equal to I value and j plus plus. So what we have to do here? We'll be going for printing the hashtag in this condition. Okay, after that, when you are coming out of the outer for loop, you have to go for new line. So open println statement. So let us start tracing this code now. Okay, yes. So let us go for the first iteration. Starting from I is equal to 5. I equals to 5. And I should always be greater than or equal to 1 and I plus plus. So j is equal to 1 and j should be less than or equal to I and j plus plus. Okay. Now when I is equal to 5, okay, 5 is greater than 1. 5 is greater than 1. Condition is true. Now j is equal to 1. Okay, that j1. Okay, 1 is less than or equal to, what is the value of I? I value is 5. So here also we will take 5. y value should be less than or equal to 5 and j plus plus. Starting from I is equal to 1, 1 less than 5, condition is true, so I'll be printing one asterisk. Next, increment the value of j, you'll be increment by 2, you'll be printing one asterisk. Next, increment again, incremented by 3, and incremented plus 1, it will become 1 asterisk. After that, again we'll be going for increment, we'll be going for 4. So, the fourth asterisk. The fourth asterisk. Next, we'll increment the value of, okay, and 5 is equal to 5, condition is true, so we'll be printing the asterisk. So again, if you increment the value of j, it will become 6. Now condition is false, it will exit the inner for loop. It will go to new line because you have given printer line. Okay, new line it will go. After this, after this, here, oh sorry, it is minus right here. Okay, here it will be decremented. Okay, it will be decremented. The value of I will be decremented. Okay. So when value of I is decremented here, value of 5 will be decremented by how much? 1. So 5 will become 4. 5 will become 4 here. So j is equal to 1 and inner for loop 1 is less than or is equal to value of I. Value of I is how much? 4. Okay. So 1 is less than 4. Condition is true. So 1 asterisk will print. Now increment the value of j. 2 less than 4, condition true. 1 more asterisk. Next, again increment the value of j, it will become 3 less than 4, 1 asterisk. Okay, again increment the value of j, it will become 4 and 1 more asterisk. Okay, after that again will increment, condition will be false. Okay, condition will be false. Condition will be false. When it is false, you'll come out, you'll go for the new line. You'll go for the new line. And here. So what we're gonna do is again we'll decrement the value of I. 4 will become 3. Starting from j is 1. 1 is less than or equal to I value, that is 3. Now I is 3 and 1 is less than 3, condition is true. Printing 1 asterisk. Increment the value, become 2. So when 2 is less than 3, 1 asterisk. Okay, next after that, increment again, 3 less than 3, no, but it's equal to 3, condition is true. 1 more asterisk. Again, if you go for increment, 4, condition false, it will come out, it will go into new line. Go into a new line. After that, again we'll decrement the value of I, okay? After that, we'll decrement by 1, it will become 2. So starting from j is 1, 1 is less than or equal to 2. 1 is less than or equal to 2. Condition is true. So first time you'll be printing 1 asterisk. You'll be printing 1 asterisk. Next, again we'll increment the value of j. You'll be getting 1 more here 2. 2 is equal to 2. So I'll be printing. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Excuse me. Okay. So after this 2 less than or equal to 2, okay, we'll again increment. So it will become 3. Now condition false. We'll go to a new line. Okay. Now. So we'll be decrementing again by 1. Now it will become 1. 1 is equal to 1. Condition is true. 1 is equal to 1. Condition is true. So we'll come here 1 less than or equals to I value 1. 1 is less than or equal to 1. Condition is 1 is less than or equal to 1. Condition is true. Okay. So after this, okay, now coming into here, okay, first one is asterisk. Okay, when I is equal to 1, 1 is less than or equal to 1, condition is true, so you'll be getting asterisk. So you got that asterisk here. Again, if we increment the value, here it will become 2. Condition is false. So you'll go out of the for loop, you'll go into a new line. So again, if you're decrementing, 1 will become 0. Okay, 1 will become 0 here. 1 will become 0. Okay, 0 is greater than 1. No, it's equal to 1. No. So now you'll be exiting the whole for loop. Okay, and then you got your inverted half pyramid. You got your inverted, you can call mirror image also. And this is your inverted half pyramid. Okay. So did you understood? Everybody? Everyone got the code? Has everybody understood? Has everybody understood? Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, these many, how many we have done? Okay, how many? Okay, so filled square we have done, and hollow square we have done, and half pyramid we have done, and inverted half pyramid we have done, and we have to do some more programs. Minimum basic 10 we have to print actually. Now if I start also, it will take minimum 12-15 minutes to complete this program, and we have still 5 more programs to do. Basic 5 programs we have extra. So what we will do is we will carry on with this program in your next class. Okay, for today this much is enough. 4 are enough. Okay, try tracing this. Okay, try tracing this. Remaining in the next class we will do. Okay. Oh no, ma'am, here a network issue. Disconnected again and again. Repeat one more. Extra lecture if needed. No. During class hours only we will take. Okay, Monday we will take for sure. Okay. So tomorrow is Sunday. You have okay. Timing is 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, I have to give you guidelines. Right? Already I have given. Currently, for these 4 programs are enough. Revision lecture you want? We will see. Okay, we will see that. So this Saturday I have kept you guys for programming, but we have done programming, but for the nested for loops we have done. Okay, for nested for loops only we have done. So okay, guys. To understand the nested for loop, this much is enough for today. And tomorrow, exactly at 7 p.m. there will be a link in your Q Talk. Everyone are in the Q Talk, right? Everybody are in Q Talk. And Preeti, I will revise you just a minute. Okay. So here, okay. So only MCQs will be there. Just 145 questions will be there. 2 hours time is more than enough actually. Within half an hour or 145 minutes, if you take 1 minute for one question also, you can finish off in 45 minutes. But this is your first test. So for this test, at least I'm giving 2 hours time. So make sure you do well. Okay. Take your enough time. And one more thing, while filling Google Forms, no, write your mail ID clearly. Don't write for MEIL mail, MEIL or MIAL. Don't write that. Tell your mail ID correctly. You write after mail word. Okay, you'll write it wrongly. Don't do that mistake. Mail word you'll write it wrongly, and don't do that mistake. Why? Because see, I have to send you responses of the marks for whatever you have written. I have to send you marks, right? That marks will be directly sent to your Gmails. Okay, I will be sending once and it will be going into your Gmails, and I will be sending it to everyone at a time. So whatever Gmails you have mentioned there, to that Gmail only your marks will be going for tomorrow's one. So make sure you write the Gmail ID properly. Name you write ABCD also, no problem. Gmail ID if you're writing properly, that's good. Okay. And And after filling a form, okay, assume this is one form, okay, from top to bottom, assume you have filled 10 questions, okay, you have filled 10 questions. So after that, see properly, okay, see properly from top to bottom if you have attended everything or not. Then you can go for next. And before submitting fully, try to go back to from first question. Try to go back to first question. From there, you check if you have written everything correctly or not. Okay, everything correctly you have written or not. You have to check from the first question. Then you have to submit finally. Sometimes what happens in a hurry, burry, you leave few questions. Okay, some questions okay for one answer, but it will be going for one more answer. That happens usually. So these are the silly mistakes. So to avoid that, you have to, before submitting, I'm telling, before submitting, from the first question, go till last question. Properly you see if you have done it or not. Okay. Okay. So Preeti, which question you are asking? Which one? Which one you want me to repeat, Preeti? If you tell me, I can repeat. We have done 4. Which one you want me to repeat? Inverted. Okay, no problem. See, inverted is, okay, I'll just explain the logic here. So here in the inverted, okay, we have to take the value of I as 5. Why? Because we have to print the 5 asterisks. Okay, I'll write the inverted half pyramid shape here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1. This is the shape. Okay, this is the shape of the inverted half pyramid. When I is equal to 5, we have to make a condition that j is less than or equal to I. Okay, we have to make a condition that the j is less than or equal to I. Okay, so starting from I is equal to 5. So j you will execute 5 times. Next, I is equal to 4. You have to keep reducing. And I is equal to 4. You'll be executing this 4 times. I is equal to 4. J also will be less than or equal to 4. Less than or equal to 4. Okay. Next, I is equal to 3. 3 times you'll print asterisk. I is equal to 2. 2 times. I is equal to 1. 1 time. So now like this you got a inverted half pyramid. Okay. Yes, Preeti, you got an idea. Tracing you can do using code. You don't know how a nested for loop works. Tracing you can get it. Have you understood the code? I mean the logic of the code. Got it? Okay, ma'am. Is there an option for clear response for the question which we answered already? Yeah. Okay, Preeti. See, before submitting, you can edit anything. And you can submit only once. And one more thing, all the questions will be shuffled. All the questions will be shuffled, and you will have to attend every question, and you will not be allowed to edit question after submitting. Once after submitting, that's it. You will not be able to go back to the questions. Before submitting only, you have to see everything. Okay. So any more queries you guys have? Anywhere, any queries? See, theory also will be there, program also will be there. Theory also will be there, program also will be there. Okay, both will be there. And understand and study part 1 very easy. Part 1 is very easy. I hope you get good marks in this. Okay, both